Hello again, hope you're all doing well. And in this video we're going to do a review of Rook Exodus, issue number 8 by Image Comics that was released in November 2025. And then we're going to do this pretty simple. We go to who the team is, the writing, art, colors, letters, covers, editor, etc. We have a quick synopsis. And a little recap of what happened in the previous issue. And after that we do a quick breakdown. And we go to the good, bad and ugly, the covers, art, etc. We put every good against the bad, so every plus against the minus. And we followed with a final verdict, where we use the League of Comics Geeks and the same kind of ratings that they use, because it's getting interesting. And this is probably one of the few mainstream American books, because I can't call it indie, because it consists of a lot of mainstream washouts. Not every book is good of Image, what I have seen from the 90s to this day, but there are some exceptions here. I have to remove the cursor. Much better. And I have some strong opinions. I have some notes ready, because I like to be prepared for this type of video, and we put some nice background music as well, called Madman by Bad Audio, also known as Carl Casey. So if you disagree with certain things, that's totally fine. But you just try to keep it civil, and just imagine that you're walking into a digital comic book shop or bookshop and don't know what to pick, and you start talking to some people and ask what they bought and what their preferred genre is, and which character could be who. And that's pretty much the videos that I want to create, the days before the internet, before the e-celebs, etc. We'll see if the video is working. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So who's the team? Well, the writer is nothing changed that much. Still Geoff. The art is done by Fabok. Brad Anderson did the colors, and the letters are done by Rob Lay. Fabok and Brad Anderson did the covers A and B. Gil Ju, I don't know how to spell the name, did cover C. Derek Chu cover D. Steve Blackwell is the designer, and Brian Cunningham is the editor-in-chief. So what's a little recap? So the starting farmer called Rook is given a lifeline by the corporation Better World to live on Exodus, terraformed planet where humans control every aspect of nature, and through a technology called the wildlife grid. And each animal answers to a Better World Warden with special helmets, but the engine kind of failed, and some wardens went rogue, were driven into insanity. And what happens next is previously in the wake of Ursaw's defeat, spoiler alert, happens in issue 6 of the first volume, Rook discovers he was sent to Exodus by Better World to reclaim their Warden helmets, no matter the cost, and Rook joined the Warden's direwolf Carapace and the remaining Wardens on Exodus to unite them against the Better World's betrayal. But to survive the planet, because the world engine failed, the planet is reverting back to its natural state, they must repair the world engine, and the only one who is capable of helping them, that's Direwolf's father, Bloodhound. That will be that you saw a preview if you watched the previous video, or if you read the previous issues, you know that happens somewhere in volume 1. If not, I suggest getting the paperback and read that first. And to complicate matters more, some Wardens have no desire to rally with Rook, and the others have plans of their own, set their own agendas as well. So what happens in this issue is, well, the mission is to save Bloodhound leads Rook, Direwolf and Matterhorn into the deepest tunnels of Exodus, and where Arachnid awaits, and thousands of mutated spiders await them as well. And another Warden also named Stag. And Stag is another word for deer, reindeer, whatever, something with antlers. Makes a move, and another Warden might not make it. But that's why I get into the breakdown right now. So see here's a little bit of how the world was before everything. When the world engine was still functioning. And Bloodhound was the father of the wild dogs. This kind of look more like Doberman pinchers for some reason instead of actual wild dogs. I like the certain pattern, but it's my only complaint here. Was like they didn't know what to do with that detail, but it's a bit. The connection ran deeper than they expected. The subconscious died, a shifting of the balance between man and beast, and the occult insect influence. And basically he was the warden of the wild dogs. And was an engineer, one of the minds behind the world engine that made Exodus possible, and a loving father and animal caretaker. Now something else entirely. If you want to fix this planet, we need him. And they need to find him. So with the world engine fading, Exodus is unraveling, the forests are dying, the rivers are vanishing, the cities are ghosts of themselves, and time is running out. They may have months, or maybe weeks, or days. And here's another introduction to Rook. Like his father before him, is trying to stop the fire, metaphorically anyway, because it's colder than hell. We had some brutal winters back on the farm in Bloomington, Illinois, but these days my blood runs thinner. I blame the birds. Bo wants to fly the flock somewhere warmer, and I get it, but Bo understands. So does Pumbaa, the wolves, the goats, all the animals know sacrifice has to be made. Their home is at stake. So you see Rook with his direwolf and Matterhorn checking the crater. Access hatches, and there are dozens of access hatches like this one buried across the mountain. I've been mapping them for weeks, so she's been mapping for weeks trying to find the main engine room. It's what needs to be repaired. Problem is the Bloodhound is the only one left on Exodus who knows how to fix it. Even if Direwolf's father was in his right mind, he fell down there and kind of lost it. But Rook knows that he isn't dead, or at least yet. So, Matterhorn asks how they could be sure. And due to the birds, as you know it, birds like crows, they sometimes also are scavengers, opportunistic birds as well. They are not circling around it. And due to that, same thing with vultures, that he's still alive. But his body maybe, but not his mind. We can bring him back. I don't know if that's possible anymore. It's not. You don't come back from something like this, Rook. Not after what he became. He got a taste for blood. So Matterhorn knows that he's gone rogue. Matterhorn lays it all out. Their encounter with Bloodhound, the wild dogs. Now their team survived the dogs. Now their animals survived. And Direwolf doesn't say a word. I try and argue, but Matterhorn doesn't budge. Just stop or lesser goats. So the goats died. At the hands of the Bloodhounds. They look more like Doberman pinchers, but Allah. It doesn't matter what Matterhorn believes. It's Direwolf he's worried about. You didn't see my father, Rook. He didn't even recognize me. Yeah, well, he was wearing his mask, right? You never saw his eyes, so how can you be sure he didn't know you? Frozen hells. What is it? There's an elevator platform big enough to take all of us down, animals included, but it's not responding. Where's the next access hatch? Outside the mountain with his storm. It'll take us at least half a day to be there, or to get there. Grab your climbing gear, we're going down, the old-fashioned way. Donica, you once convinced me to stand my ground and fight. Don't give up now. And she tells him, after giving Pumbaa a little bit, nothing, or giving up. So they descend into what seems to be the main engine room. send animals who can fly the long way, scored by a few of my birds. It's not the ideal, and Pumbaa is reluctant to leave my side again, but eventually they go. And so they go deeper, deeper, deeper into the darkness. And look what's over there. I should have read this during Halloween, but I digress. There's a spider crawling down the rope. So it's getting interesting. So, total darkness, lights on. The birds are crying. Power's out. That's been turned off. There are tens of thousands of solar batteries down here. Bedworld probably pulled the plug after the engine failed. The grid won't be able to pinpoint my father's location down here. That's alright, my birds can search these tunnels for him faster than us. Hey, what the? And yeah, one of the crows is stuck in, or ravens is stuck in the spider web. Which, yeah, kind of gives us a hint of who is going to appear next. Where's he going? He's scared of what? So the wolves smell some back there at the surface. It's snowing and the birds, wolves. And yeah, the goats, Pumbaa included, they're sensing danger arriving and howling. And not the wolves with wild dogs, aka Doberman pinchers for some reason, I don't know why. So, do you hear that? That. And over there, Bloodhound arrives, completely mad, covered in spider eggs. And yeah, spider webs. Who goes on the attack? Of that, the Doberman's attack. In a beautiful double. If you had physical version, this would be a double spread, and a beautiful one as well. In this case, it's a nice two-panel layout. So yeah, Bloodhound goes on the attack and against his own flesh and blood, and they need to get the helmet off. And with that, yeah, the Bloodhounds attack the wolves, the goats, and Pumbaa. Poor Pumbaa. I hope he makes it, but I'm not sure. Got him off first. Matterhorn! I got him! And she strikes him with her headbutt. But yeah, outside, yeah, the battle continues. Crows, avian species, wild boars, and yeah, wolves versus yeah, wild dogs. And yeah, Bloodhound howls, descends deeper into the darkness. And Matterhorn, we need to restrain my father, not break him in two. Tame that after he rips out your throat. I know how to hit things and keep them down. You want your father's helmet off? Let me do what I do. You're alright, I'll be fine. Hey, something's moving in there. Everything's moving. I feel the birds panic in confusion, their instinct to fly away. Or gorge themselves. I don't understand it. And not until I see it for myself. And there's another beautiful, I think it's a splash, but I'm not sure. But could be a double spread if you have the physical edition. I went for the digital because I prefer to get the paperback, actually, to read it in one go. But yeah, they enter a room full of mutated spiders and spider eggs. Something could have crawled out of an alien movie or franchise, except worse. Pluck, pluck, and the spiders they yeah, descend, go for the attack, and Dire tells me to go back to the other way, fool. Not without my, or that's what Matterhorn says to Direwolf. Not without my dad. And yeah, Rook, rightfully so, hates spiders and starts shooting. It's all guns blazing right now. And Bloodhound is there in. Come on, she tries to talk sense into him, but it doesn't work, of course. And outside, yeah, the wild dogs still on the offense, and or the offense. And yeah, it's still yeah, all guns blazing, killing every spider in their way. I'm not so sure if Pumbaa makes it. Poor boar. I think he's dead. Unfortunately, I like that boar. Hope he's alive, but I'm not sure. I think he's dead. Not entirely sure, but yeah, it's only advantage, but everything seems lost. But enter Stag. And what an entrance it is. With two katanas, you start slashing. And he keeps on slashing And outside, yeah, the deers drive back the wild dogs, or the Dobermans. The stags have arrived. Not the winged hussars, but you could call it the horned hussars have arrived. And that's not even an accurate description, because they're led by a freaking ninja. Okay, who's that? And like every ninja from the land of the rising sun, he has a few tricks up his sleeve, especially martial arts. And he basically kicks Bloodhound in the face. And there's a good reason why he does that, because he tells something in Japanese, and I could get the translation to you, but it's already down there. But what this means is kono dobutsu, which means animal, ga, which a particle indicates possession. For example, that he had done watashi no tsuma, which is the kanji for his wife, beloved. And this is the kanji for koroshita. That's koroshita. Korosu. It's a group 1 or godon verb. And what this means is, you can get the full sentence here. Kono dobutsu ga watashi no tsuma o koroshita. What this means. What did he say? Well, I already said it. The old man killed his wife. And with that, it's a nice cliffhanger at the end, and I couldn't help but yeah, appreciate this little inclusion of yeah, a language that I'm studying for a while, and can't help but appreciate. Not just them, the people, the way of yeah, the sword, the way of the bow. I need to stop fanboying about it, but it's not done out of ill intent. It's out of respect for the way of life. If that, yeah, that's how the issue ends. This, yeah, they got like the next issue. They're got like flies in a web. Or loose like some kind of a beetle or something. It was. And yeah, here's a little intro of what the planet is. So, I'm not really interested in red code. Here's the calendar for, yeah, this kind of date, because it was released in 2025. Not every issue is good, but we'll see. Get ghosted. Some, yeah, commercial and stuff. Here's a, yeah, highly recommended trade paperback, and this is a certificate of purchase to show you that I bought it legally through Globalcomix, which brings me to yeah, the good, bad, and ugly. Well, first of all, good cover, interior art is fantastic, with one exception. There's a good balance between writing and art, exceptional in this case, and it builds tension. And as you can see here, we can go back to that too far. There's a nice plot twist at the end, with some yeah, with some Japanese, and yeah, I really like this little detail that they put into Stag. That's another dimension to it. Now you can go back to the cover again. The thing that I it makes me want to know more, and yeah, the only thing is, yeah, they should have added a little more detail into the wild dogs. They look more like yeah, domesticated Doberman pinschers instead of wild dogs, but that's personal preference. So yeah, now we go to the final verdict, and the league has been very positive about it, with a good reason. It's been the reader's choice, and what it means is basically 975 people like, or now it's 982. The moment that I'm reading it right now, with an exceptional score of 4.5, and me, I give the 4.3. We're not so far off, and I could show some of the reviews that I've seen here by Cut M151. This is some of the best visual and written storytelling out there. Do yourself a favor, if you love everything post-apocalyptic, then for the love of God, read this book. I would have a hardcore makeout session with Geoff Johns if I could. That's a little bit too far. And yeah, I'm getting a little too far. That's a little too far. I understand if you like something, but that is yeah, a little too over the top. It sounds like yeah, it's weird. And yeah, Snyderman 18, we're back, and this series isn't slowing down for a second. The action and tension continue to climb, and I enjoyed every moment. Whoa, there's something wrong. Of this issue. Watching Rook and squad pursue Bloodhound into the mountain was both thrilling and immersive, and I'm especially excited to see Matterhorn working alongside the team. This reminds me of one of the Ghost Machine's strongest titles. And I don't blame him. Comic Supreme. This is another really fast read, but it's so gorgeous. Jason Fabok is insane, and he's killing this title. I'm scared of every issue that comes out, because that's one issue close to another year-long hiatus. Pumbaa, you better be safe though. I agree. I hope he's safe. I like that little boar. And yeah, we're gonna get to yeah, a 3-star review that I found. I just need to look for it. Oh, here it is. Rook Exodus just keeps getting better. I love the series so much. It's actually so bingeable. I'm thinking of stacking the issues by Bone Serial. No ill intent. The name, I have trouble spelling it. But yeah, overall, there's an overall agreement here. And yeah, the one thing I wouldn't recommend is, yeah, stacking all the single issues. I mean, if it was back in the 80s, 90s, I would have understood it perfectly. But in this day and age, especially if, yeah, with the cost and everything, don't start stacking the issues because you're paying more than you actually need. I would yeah, recommend reading it on get a Globalcomix Gold subscription or read it online for free and get the trade paperback later, because not only are you saving money, but you get a good product for it in return. It's going to last a little bit longer. And with that, yeah, I hope you liked this video, and if you'd like to see me make more videos like this, leave a like, subscribe if you want to, not because you have to, and check out Jedi Warrior issue 2 on this soon could be the prologue, followed by 1, 2, 3 on Globalcomix and Gumroad. And that's all I have to say for this video. Anyways, hope you have a wonderful week, and I see you guys in the next one. Ciao, matane!